This video app review is brought to you by the iPhoneAppReview.com.
What's up, everybody? This is Luke Patrick with the iPhoneAppReview.com. We're doing another video review today, this time looking at an iPad app. As you can see, I've got my handy iPad right here. We're doing another educational app, actually. We've been looking at a lot of these recently. There are a lot of good ones coming out. This time we're looking at Jigsaw Puzzles 1, 2, 3, which is fresh out of Australia. So, without further ado, we're going to hit that and get right into things. Okay, sorry, I had that upside down for just a second. Let me readjust. There we go. But essentially what this app offers is the same kind of content we've been seeing in a lot of other educational apps. I'm going to go ahead and turn the sound off so you can hear me a little bit better. We're a little narcissistic like that. But essentially what this offers is the same kind of content that we've seen in a lot of other apps that have floated our way, and that is that it's got a central game mechanic, and it's designed to keep your child entertained, but at the same time it teaches a lesson while you're at it, which is a nice way to go about things. I mean, that's the same purpose of, say, like a children's book, and it's really been ported well to devices like the iPad or the iPhone. So we'll go ahead and give you a demonstration of that. As you can see, we've just got the main menu right here, and this app features a lot of really simplistic buttons, oversized buttons, obviously, for small children. It's very easy to get through. They'll have just as much ease of use as you will, in fact, which is always good. Keeping the child engaged with the app itself instead of you kind of leading them along is always good. We like to see that in educational apps. So we go ahead and hit the enter thing there. Okay, so what this app offers is essentially a set of different scenes. As you can see, we've got all kinds of different farm scenes going on here, and like I said, fresh from Australia. So if you are more of a USA kind of guy like me, you're going to see a lot of animals that you don't usually see on a daily basis, like kookaburras and kangaroos and stuff. But it's fun. It adds kind of an exotic element if you're outside of the down under. So we're going to go ahead and hit one of these. This one looks good. Night on the Farm. And then what happens is the minute you load up all the scene, all of the important elements, like say the animals, are gone. So one might ask, what do you do? And if you're a small child, more than likely they'll figure this out almost immediately, and then go, bat or something and hit one of these. And immediately you're dragged into this puzzle element, which is the main point of Jigsaw Puzzles 1, 2, 3, right? So the idea here is that you're given puzzle pieces along the side, and the background changes, by the way, depending on the scene, which is a nice touch. It adds a little bit more depth to the app and shows that the developers really spent a lot of time as far as designing and illustrating this app. One more thing, but we'll get into that in a second. The idea here is that your child drags the puzzle pieces into the main window here to complete the image. As you can see, I'm just dragging these in and around. It's very easy to do. They'll figure it out and have no problem as far as actually controlling the puzzle pieces. And it's pretty obvious where they go, so it's not overly challenging, but it will be fun, which is the main point of this. So once they're in place, well, I've got the sound turned off, so that's not going to appear, but it will say bat, and then spell out bat as well. And then you've got this nice image with illustrations and animations, which is good to keep the child entertained. And like I said, good game mechanic. We'll go ahead and do another so I can talk a little bit more about the puzzles. How about these fireflies right here? And I'll go ahead and turn on the sound as well so you can hear that. And as usual with these kind of apps, there's a very nice in-game soundtrack going on that's very light and peppy and things like that, which is good. And also, one of the things I appreciated most about this app is the fact that you can set the piece count as well. So you have 2, 4, 6, all the way up to 16, which allows this app to, it opens it up for a wider audience of small children. That is, you can go to children that are slightly older. Obviously, you're not going to be able to get too far up in childhood development, but it does make it a greater value for the money. Which, while we're on the topic of money, this app is $1.99 in the American App Store, which is actually on par with, or below par, actually, for a bunch of other educational apps that are on the market. So it's actually, it's priced right. Usually we shoot for kind of that 99-cent sweet spot. But in the case of educational apps, especially ones for the iPad, that's actually dead on. I think that's a great value. We'll get into that more later. But really quickly, you can change this to however you like it. I'm going to set it just to 2 so we can get through this quickly. And the same mechanic. And then say your child is a little bit puzzled, you can hit this little light bulb thing at the bottom and then it'll show you the image. And then just help them out a little bit. That'd be probably for even smaller children. But then it says Firefly, like I said, which is nice. So, and one of the other things we look for in these kind of apps is the overall design. We like to see these things, look as if they've been given a great deal of attention, and professional quality is something we really strive for. We look for, that is, we aren't designing these ourselves. But as far as illustrations go, this has been very well illustrated. This looks straight out of a children's book, which is good. A lot of round characters, very cutesy animations and things like that. And the in-app narration is good as well, which is something that we really kind of pick on a lot. A lot of times we see apps that just aren't that great. Sounds like they've been recorded in a tin can. But this is very nice and very soothing, which is something that children pick up on a lot. So we really kind of hammer on that, and they've done a fantastic job with that in this app. So that's pretty much the main game mechanic that's offered, the engaging element with the learning tied in. Let's go back so I can turn off the sound really quick. And so just to give a quick wrap up, you get all these different scenes that are offered here. The developer says that more will be coming with future updates, future free updates I might add, which is nice. You'll get even more content later down the road. But as far as entertaining your child with what's here, I don't think you'd have any problem whatsoever. They've got a lot to choose from, and then obviously each of these has several different puzzles within, which is good. It offers a lot of quality content for the child to play through, and I don't think they get bored with it pretty much ever. So with that in mind and the $1.99 pricing, we're going to give this app a 5 out of 5 star rating. We really did like what it had to offer. And it's a nice example of what can be done as far as educational apps on the iPad. It's made excellent use of the iPad's large real estate as far as the 10-inch screen. It looks great and vibrant, and it's really engaging. And furthermore, it actually teaches, which is always good. We like to compare educational value between these kind of apps, and this one is it's up to par, certainly. So that's pretty much all we have to say about this app. That's going to be a 5 out of 5 star rating from us here at the iPhoneAppReview.com. I've been Luke Patrick, and I'll hopefully continue to be Luke Patrick. But you can check out more of our YouTube videos at our YouTube channel, or go to the iPhoneAppReview.com for more of our written reviews. We've got a ton of those going up as well, and we're always posting more to both places. So feel free to check us out later. But in the meantime, we're signing out for now. So goodbye, guys.